and welcome back to the Breedbase workshop. In this session, we will look at the login system of Breedbase. And when you see the homepage of Breedbase, or any page, it has the toolbar on the top, and on the right-hand side is this login button. When you press the login button, you can enter a username and password, and you can also request a new account or reset your password. Our passwords are encoded in the database, using the recommended password encryption, which is a function that our database manager provides called crypt, and we use salt. We have different account types, and the account types really determine what people can do on the site. And the three account types that are the most important are user, submitter, and curator. So if you have a user account, essentially it's read-only, except for user info that you can enter about yourself into the database. The submitter can create and edit items in the database, such as, it can create accessions, trials, and locations. But everything that a submitter creates, only he or she can edit or delete. You cannot edit or delete any other people's data. And the curator is kind of the root user in a way, and can edit anything and delete anything and add anything. So how to create an account in the database? So accounts can be actually created in several ways, and there are two ways on the web interface. One is that the user creates his or her own account by clicking on New User on the login dialog. There's a New User button, and by default, this will always create an account of type user. So if a user creates a database, it has the lowest privilege setting. And then also this account needs to be confirmed with an email response. Accounts can also be created, if you're a curator, you can create new accounts. So you can log into your account and click on your account, my account information, where you have a page about your account. And there's a link called Create New User Account, and that leads to a form that you can fill in and submit. And you can select the user type. So you can set somebody to be a submitter directly. And no email confirmation is necessary for these accounts. Breedbase, you click on the login button, you get the login screen. As I mentioned, you have the new user here that you could create a completely new account that you shouldn't do right now because I created these accounts already. And of course, you can also request the password. As we encode the password, encrypt it, we cannot tell the user what the password is, right? So they have to reset the password. So this will lead to a password reset function. And so when you log in, you will see that before the login, the header looked like this, and now it looks like this. And here is this page, the personal page about your account. If you click on this link here, you'll see that you have some other links up here, and this is the logout button. So how can you manage users? So let's say you have users that signed up, but you would like to give them submitter privileges. You go to the Manage menu, and the first item in the Manage menu, if you remember, was Manage Users or Manage Roles. And here you can set the roles for users. You see all the users that are in the database. So this is, I think, this breedbase.org site is connected to an older version of the Cassava-based database. So there are lots of users. For some reason, there are 2,000 users. I don't know why is that many, but so if a user has signed up and I have vetted the user and I want to give him a new role, I can click on this Give User a New Role. And this will pop up, and you can say, you can select the user, and you can assign any role that you want. So importantly, roles are also breeding programs. And so you can, for example, say that a person is part of a certain breeding program, and that also determines what they can do with certain breeding program data. And that's the next step. So how do you manage breeding programs? So what is a breeding program?